Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's 7:16 on Saturday, the 2nd of March, 2024. And look at that, it's nice and light. The last time I did a video, it's just about getting light, but I think the last time I've done a kitchen video was probably about a month ago, due to various things. The last Parkrun I did was Burnage last week. I didn't film that, but it wasn't particularly fast. I'm really struggling to get back to peak fitness prior to COVID in October last year. I don't know why, but it just seems like a long slog. So as an example, Burnage Parkrun last week, 29:30. It's slightly traily type course, a bit muddy in places, but some of my friends were doing it in 22 minutes, so a bit depressing really, but you have to keep going, don't you? So I've got my morning cup of tea. I'm about to have my breakfast. Today I'm going to Trentham Gardens Parkrun. So that's south of Stoke-on-Trent. It's about 45 miles south of here, straight down the M6. It's a one lap course. I think it's a bit of a sort of a trail type course in terms of it being a path as opposed to tarmac. All the way around the lake. I've walked it actually a few months ago, probably last autumn. Very picturesque. So I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so here we go. Slightly bad news is the car's frozen over again. It's about 0 degrees, but it's definitely frozen over. I've got the defroster on, hopefully it'll happen quickly. Okay, we're on the M6. We are going south, heading for Trentham Gardens, and weather update. The forecast is for light rain. It's currently 2 degrees, and my ETA is about 8:30, so that works out well. In terms of Parkruns, I am currently at 116 in 68 locations. So today will be my 69th tourist Parkrun. I would like to get to 100 really, ASAP. But I'm having to go further and further afield, as you can see, to try a new tourist Parkrun. So it's just the way it works. I think I've probably got about 4 or 5. But aren't too far away from Warrington. I can still do. That'll probably get me to about 75, and then I'm going to have to start to use my imagination. See you in the next clip. Okay, situation update. It's 8:22. I've got 9 miles left, and my trusty iPhone says that the ETA is now 8:32. The rain started. I just hope it won't be heavy. I don't really like running in the heavy rain. If you remember my video of Bolton Parkrun, I think it was last autumn, that was absolutely awful. Literally running through rivers of water. Well, great to look back on, but at the time it wasn't funny, it was just horrendous. Anyway, I will keep you updated. Right, we've made it. We've arrived at Trentham Gardens. There's a choice. Big car park, and it's free, allegedly. Right, I've parked. It's 8:34, and what do we do now? Do I run around in the rain to warm up? Probably yes. Well, it is definitely raining. And it's cold. It's probably about 3 degrees. Sort of day where you think to yourself, I think I'll just stay in the car and I'll go for a coffee afterwards. Although I haven't ever done that, but tempting, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just trying to find somewhere to sit underneath before the start. Try and keep yourself dry. You won't believe this, it's starting to snow. Well, sleet. Unbelievable. This is not nice. Yeah, it's going to be a wet one. Everyone's just sheltering underneath the eaves of this building. Okay, 28:33. It was quite busy at the start. Very bunched up at the start. I think last week there was 890 people did it. I think it was because it was their 100th parkrun here, 100th event. But I did get quicker. I just basically started about 6 minutes per kilometre and then built up from there really. But at least it didn't rain as we went round. It was just very, very fine drizzle. Okay, so I'm just going to throw a little walk round now to show you a bit more about the area around the course. Very nice actually. Here's the timekeepers. The scanners. So in that river, which runs right next to the course, last summer I saw a kingfisher. So it's if you like wildlife, you can do a parkrun here, then you can do a nature walk afterwards. Brilliant. These must be the 32-minute guys. Yeah. Yeah. So when you start off, a bit further down there where the finish cones begin. But obviously it's not very wide. Yeah. So if you've got 600 people, your first kilometre is going to be bunched up. They do actually do a great thing here. They actually space people out by time, starting from, I don't know, 20 minutes all the way to 35, 36, which I think is really good. Because at least it means that there's less chance of people tripping over each other because they're in the right position in the pack. Yeah. So I think I deserve a coffee now. Definitely. I'm a bit wet, but I could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. It really could. Could have been an absolute drubbing, but it isn't. What I think I'll do is I will do a little cool down because I didn't film the run, so I'll do a little cool down and then you can see maybe a bit more of what the appeal is of Trentham Gardens. And I keep saying it, guys, but when this is in the spring bloom, end of March, early April, maybe late April, this will be absolutely stunning. All those bulbs there just waiting to come out. Yeah, this will be a beautiful place to run. I don't often tend to come back to the same place because I'm on this mission to do 100 parkruns. Sorry, 100 tourist parkruns. I'm doing quite well. Today's 69 tourist parkruns to date. There's also some beautiful gardens over there. Near, you can see that building in the distance. I'll just try and zoom in for you. There we go. Ready? See that building in the distance? It's an old manor house, I think, which has sort of fallen into disrepair. But all around there, at the front of that, some beautiful Victorian gardens, formal gardens, with some really nice artwork and sculptures and things like that. There's one there, just there. Yeah, so let's see if we can do a little warm up or cool down, and I'll show you a bit more of the course. Here's the lake. Very nice indeed. The River Trent once fed the lake. So that river that I saw before where I was telling you about the kingfishers, that must be the River Trent. Just there, see it? Yeah, it's beautiful. Can you imagine this on a sunny day in early May, late May? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. There is a bit of a sting in the tail there because I thought this would be a flat course and it's not. It's actually flat as long as you're next to the lake, and then 2/3 of the way around you have to go up a hill into the woods to make sure they obviously accomplish the 5k distance. I must admit I didn't think it was 5k around the lake because I walked it, so that's what they do. So you end up kilometre 4, I think it is. Yeah, you start climbing. It's a bit ugly actually, but of course you come down as well. Yeah, but it's lovely, isn't it? It's a shame it's overcast, isn't it? Here's some of the lower order runners. I won't say slower. Lower order runners. Look at that wildlife at Trentham. Look at that. Yeah, I've seen kingfisher. Nuthatch, tree creeper, jackdaw, yeah, okay. Nuthatch, they're nice. Well done. I think these are the legends, you know. The people who actually just grind it out. Well done, mate. So I could keep filming here all day. Look at that. Amazing sculpture made of wire. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Shame it's not sunny. I keep repeating that, don't I? But here are the start, or here is the start of the formal gardens. You see the waterfalls and things. Very nice indeed. Oh, it's called the Italian Garden apparently. The Italian Garden. It's lovely. Just that my hands are absolutely freezing now. It's about 3 degrees. Anyway, I'm going for a coffee now. Okay, so I finished it. I've just been for a little cool down run. The north end of the lake. I'm now going to go to this coffee place called Pau, P-A-U. The good news is it actually didn't rain around the course when we were running. It just rained a lot when we were just standing around at the start. But I think that's sometimes some of the reward of Parkrun. The fact that you go through a bit of a challenge and then at the end you can reward yourself and feel like you've improved yourself just a little bit. Maybe only 0.5%, but they all add up. This is the cafe, which is at the end of the row of concessions. Oh, and it's called Pau, P-A-U. And I'm just about to order myself a bacon balm and a latte. Okay, so I've had a really nice coffee and a rather generous bacon butty in the Pau Cafe. In fact, the bacon butty was only £2. It was laden with bacon, really lovely. And whilst I was in there, a lady called Liz approached me from the Trent River Trust, I think it is, promoting the trust, but also advertising a 15k relay along the River Trent in June. I think it's 3 times 5k for this relay, and they're doing it to promote the Trent River Trust. And I also took a photograph of Liz and her colleague Ruth in the shop afterwards, so I'll put that photograph after this clip. Okay, I'm on the way back now. It's raining again, so in some respects I was quite lucky because although I got a bit wet before the start and it was actually snowing, it was dry on the run and I dried myself out in the cafe. Whilst I was in the cafe, I was talking to a couple of ladies, Claire and Pauline I think it was, just having a chat about Parkrun and their running journey. They're just starting. Talking about running shoes. I was saying how I was confused at the start in terms of running shoes, so I just went to a running shop. Best advice, I think. Go to a running shop, try on lots of brands and see what seems to suit you. And that's how I ended up with Mizuno. And then whilst I was in the cafe, also a lady, as I mentioned before, Liz from the Trent Rivers Trust came up and then gave me a leaflet regarding the 15k relay in June. So hopefully that'll be a good event for them. So thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed an insight into Trentham Gardens Parkrun. I'm sorry that I didn't film the actual run, but I was wearing gloves today. It was that cold and wet. It was just not very nice at all. Thanks for watching, as I say, and I will see you in the next video.